have to pee all that coffee.
What is up with this lighting?
I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I'm in this alternate universe. I mean, I always feel like that, but now I feel it extra. Do you guys think it's weird to eat on the toilet? I mean, it's a little weird if you're taking a shit, but I'm just peeing. It's a little different. I wish I could make myself eat more. But then again, I don't know, like, what, like, the right diet is, you know? Like, I just want to eat the right foods that'll give me energy so that I won't have to keep drinking carbonated beverages all day to stay awake. But then again, I wish I could get enough sleep with my anxiety. And I know what you're thinking. Well, why don't you quit being a sourpuss and start taking medication? Why don't you just take Paxil for your depression, your mood swings? I could take lithium. It doesn't help though. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Like, it helps, but only for the time being. Then you end up getting off of it because you're too crazy for it. Like, I'm too crazy for medication. I mean, Kurt wrote a song about it. And look what happened to him. You know? Can only help you so much. But I believe that Kurt's on my level. So I totally understand why he killed himself. Also because he was married to that cunt. I'd kill myself too. Courtney Love, more like Courtney Hate. Actually, that right. I actually like Cole. I used to listen to them. Someday you like a guy. I did a pretty good impression of her, I think. I like her voice. I think her voice is cool. She's also on my level. The name of their band is Hole. I mean, come on. You can usually tell by like the name of a band or like the name of an album or song, you know, just tell if they're borderline. Usually their name's gonna either be really, really clever. It's gonna be like revealing in a way. Like Third Eye Blind, for example. Definitely borderline. Cause all that dude writes songs about is like fucking and like being high on drugs and like feeling empty inside and shit. It's like, why do you think I listen to it so much? Because you didn't know of anything better. That's why. No, but I mean, for like nostalgic reasons, like, how many people in the Vortex? How many people are into something only for nostalgic reasons? Like, you know you love that Shania Twain, Come On Over. Shania Twain seems like real sweet. Isn't she Canadian? I think so, yeah. It's funny she does country music. Wonder what the country is like Canada, but I mean it's not like country music is pronounced. Like I live in fucking like Music City or whatever. You know, like people come out to Nashville to succeed as like country music stars or whatever. Like, if you want to succeed as a musician, I would not come to Nashville. I think Nashville's like the last place where you should go, especially as like a country music star. I mean, if you want to do that, you should do that fucking like Portland. Ooh, bad spinach leaf. We ain't gonna eat that shit. I mean, like, Taylor Swift succeeded, but she's like one of the few, you know? She's actually talented, though. That's right. Yeah, I mean, that's my problem with like a lot of these stars. That was quotations, by the way. This is my version. Problem with a lot of pop stars, country stars, rap stars, hip hop stars. If you're a star, you're probably gonna really suck at your profession. You know? You might be able to entertain, you might be able to like memorize some dance moves and put on a fancy outfit and pretend to sing, but you know, that's about it. That's all you're good for. Besides, all the pictures of you are gonna be like airbrushed, you know? And can you imagine if like all the pop stars had the guts that I have, you know, to just document themselves taking a shit? It's like most women aren't even comfortable enough with themselves to like leave the house without a fucking pound of makeup on, you know? And like, here I am eating spinach on the toilet. Fuck you. I'm really not against women. I really wish that women could just like, I hate it when people say, I just think that all the women should come together. Oh my God, no, please don't. Don't say stupid ass cheesy things like that, you know? Say something a little more realistic. Like, how about this, ladies? How about we not compete with each other? How about that? How about we all just believe we're on the same team? Not to quote Lord, but I mean... like... Okay, fuck that. How about this? How about everybody just be on the same team? Men, women, all the countries, Republicans, Democrats, free thinkers, independent, libertarian. See, I'm more libertarian. I'm like libertarian meets anarchist. They would never elect a libertarian. They just would not happen. People are too one-sided. Because they would never agree on the abortion issue. Ever. Because these pro-lifers believe in storks, I believe. They do. So they're always like, oh, well, you can just always get the baby up for adoption. Because they really believe this. I know. They have to. To be that blindly optimistic. I really believed that when I was a kid. Like when I learned I was adopted, I was like, holy shit, did a stork bring me here? See, fucking like pro-lifers, they can't understand that. They got into a very heated argument with my arch nemesis. She doesn't know that she's my arch nemesis, but she will. We got into an argument about abortion. And she tried to pull out some like personal shit that I told her, you know, like 7 years prior to this argument. And she tried to make me look stupid based on the fact that I'm adopted and like I have the audacity to be pro-choice. First of all, I'm not pro-choice, I'm pro-abortion. Second of all, I'm not pro-abortion, I am like, get the fucking baby out of there. See, I think kids are awesome. They should get raised by parents that actually want them, you know? Like a lot of foster parents, I think that they just really want to beat the fuck out of kids. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why would you foster a child just to fuck it up? Like, how would you not know that you're like a really fucked up person? But then again, I'm like, well, if they're fucked up, they don't think that being fucked up is wrong, you know? So, I'd be amazed what you can rationalize, though. I can't even imagine, like, having a kid. That's why I would never have a kid. Because, like, I wouldn't want to fuck my kid up. I know that I would, not even trying. And, like, I wouldn't even administer corporal punishment or, like, well, first of all, I think corporal punishment's lazy parenting, but, and my parents, like, they always thought that, like, whooping your kids was, like, fucked up. Like, I got spanked, but it didn't do me no good, you know? Time out definitely didn't work for me, because I just, like, sit in the corner and talk to myself, you know? Like, oh, it's okay, private party in the corner. But the only thing that worked, took away my music. Sounds cruel, and it was cruel, but, you know, it worked. Never did that shit again, whatever it was, or, you know, if I did, I would go out of my way to get away with it. Why are you raising your eyebrows so much? That's annoying. I just think if you administer corporal punishment, that should be like a last resort. That shouldn't be like the first thing that you're like gonna do. All because your kid got an F, or like maybe they ran out on the street. You just gotta give them comparisons that they can understand, you know? Here's what you do. If your kid runs out into the street, instead of like spanking them, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start talking about insects. All kids, well, not all kids, but a lot of kids, most kids, the cool ones, are gonna be obsessed with insects. Talk about insects. Talk about insects being squished, and then compare them to an insect. They'll understand. Kids are a lot smarter than you think. You don't have to beat them with a stick. Understand that shit. It's just so fucking lazy. But then again, I guess I just don't understand humankind, because I don't think it's just with parents, it's like with religion and with, you know, they're taught to be afraid of God and put everyone up against each other, you know, so that it makes everybody violent. Why do you think I don't like sports? It's not like the passion about sports that I mean, I understand the passion. I just don't have it towards sports. That's cool though if you do. Because there are plenty of people that are like into it, that are like passionate about it, they know their shit, and I'm like so in awe of them. Sometimes I'll just listen to my friends talk about football and I'm just like, wow. I will never know what the line of scrimmage is, and it doesn't matter. Like you can explain what that is over and over, and I'm still gonna go somewhere else in my head because I don't care. Trust me, my dad has tried several times. And I don't vibe that way, Daddy. I don't. See, my dad loves sports. And I live in the South. But, I mean, sports, it's pretty worldwide thing. Except in like Antarctica. I'm sure they got water sports down there somewhere. Just don't know about it. Because no one's documented it. Maybe the person that was going to document it died because they fell in some ice. I don't know. So, I do think that if you want kids, you should definitely have them. Like, but I'm gonna do a flip side here. Just imagine if somebody told you, say you really wanted kids, and they're like, the government was like, no, you can't have that child. Like, that's exactly what you're doing to like people that like shouldn't have kids. You're like making them have kids. They're just gonna end up turning into like drug addicts that like you bitch about, you know? Like, I don't get it. It just seems like a lot of stuff that conservatives want is just not reality. Like it's just, they want to live in this little like bubble where like everybody waits till marriage to fuck. And they only fuck for like, what is that? Procreation? Yeah, procreation purposes. You know the dolphins fuck for pleasure too? So they go, I love it. I love dolphins, they always look like they're smiling. They're mean as fuck. I wanna hear. I haven't actually hung out with a dolphin, I wish I did. Wish I hung out with dolphins a lot more, you know? That'd be cool. That'd be cool if like I had dolphin friends. It's like, fuck you, man. Go and hang out with little D. And other little D and other little D. I say stupid shit all the time, y'all. You don't have to like it. You don't have to think it's funny. You kiss my ass. So, yep, it's gonna turn green. I kind of sort of like that, though. Like, no, I was eating spinach, not a fucking pixie stick, asshole. I'm healthy today. One of my favorite things to do, you should do this more often. Just sit on the toilet and eat spinach and keep peeing. It's one of the most enjoyable things, just like sit down on the toilet and just chill, you know? That's why a lot of people have their phones with them. I don't need a phone. I'm in my little world. If you can't see this universe that we are living within. It's like anytime I go to the bathroom, it's like, just, it's something else, you know? Not that I can't disassociate and just have this audience in my head and be living this whole other life, experiencing all kinds of scenarios, all involving me as the star, you know? I mean, why would you fantasize about like somebody else unless you're fantasizing about them sexually? It's like last night I had a dream that you got everything that you ever wanted. That you felt complete inside. That you loved yourself and others. I had a dream last night. That you had the most unbelievable sex you ever had in your entire life. Unlimited orgasms. Orgasm after 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 orgasm. Orgasm. That's right. It was an orgasm so powerful that it became an orgasm. That would be really cool if an orgasm could turn into an organism. Y'all make that mistake in science class many times and you still laughed every time that it happened? It's an easy mistake to make, though. I was trying to think of another word that's like that, but like another two words that are, you know, similar. Anyway. I mean, you gotta go. I know. Fuck. I really don't want to. I really just want rather stay here. Dude, I really can see my mustache now. Can y'all see it? Alright. Look at that. Yep, you really can see it now. Whoa! Yeah, man. Right there. See where I have my lip pierced? Still pierced. I ain't going nowhere. I think you got that piercing like 10 years ago. I know, so cool. Want to be so edgy.